What's up, everyone? This is MHagsR, and I'm back with another monthly plan with me. Today, I will be setting up my November 2021 bullet journal spreads. And to just start out the video, I thought I'd show you that the leaves are starting to change around here. It is definitely fall, and I'm feeling those warm, cozy fall vibes. I don't know about you all. I even have my tea here ready to go, and I'm ready to start setting up my spreads for this month. I lit a cute little candle in the top right corner, so let's get started. As always, we're starting with the cover page, and my theme for November of this year is a Netflix show called Hilda. If you haven't heard of it, it is an animated series. It is based off a comic book series, and it's about this girl named Hilda and her two best friends and her mom, and they live in this town. I think it's supposed to be like Great Britain or whatever, but it's like a made-up town called Trollberg, and lots of like mysterious, quirky, fun creatures live in this town, and they're constantly on the brink of like being taken over by trolls. But part of the mystery is like, oh, are the trolls really as bad as everyone thinks they are? Super cute show, has like those magical fantasy elements, but still very grounded in a lot of its storytelling. And one of the things I love most about it is its color palette. So you'll see that was a huge inspiration for me throughout this month as I'm setting everything up. I really loved, tying in the colors from the pictures that I chose from the show. So most of these images here are either from the show or just pictures I printed off of this website called unsplash.com. that I just felt like fit in with that warm, cozy fall vibe. So yeah, you can see they do a lot of like warm earth tone colors because the show basically is always almost in fall time, probably because it's Great Britain or Northern Europe or whatever, and it's usually pretty cold there, right? So yeah, I just feel like it plays up those cozy, like London-esque vibes, Let's count how many times I say vibes and cozy in this video. But anyway, something else I love about the color palette is it also ties in like the teal color of Hilda's hair a lot. So that's why I'm using this like tealish blue color marker, and also this like very earthy dark yellow to play with the more earth toned colors as well. And then I'm also using this craft paper that I had that I just felt like matched the color palette already really well, and just, provided some very easy decoration. This is a new spread that I'm doing for the first time. It's called Daily Delights, which is based off of a concept that I got from this podcast called The Happiness Lab. Well, the guest that she had on, which unfortunately I forget his name, but I'll give him credit in the description. He came up with this concept of like noticing little delights in your daily life, like the silly, funny, cute, quirky things that you notice that just bring a little bit of joy or a smile to your face. I guess the concept was he wrote a book about all these things he noticed, and it just brought a little joy to his day-to-day life, and it made him happier. So I thought it was a really cute, interesting concept, and I thought it'd be something easy that I could just incorporate into my bullet journal. So it's kind of like almost like a gratitude tracker, but a little more about like just the funny, like positive things that you might notice, no matter how small type thing. So it's a little more towards that rather than just like pure on gratitude, if that makes sense. I'm probably doing a terrible job explaining it compared to how they do on the podcast. So maybe what I'll do is I'll just link the episode if I can. I don't know if that's possible, but if I can link the podcast episode that I'm talking about specifically, I will do that. So yeah, check out the description. And so I'm just setting up my first weekly here. These stickers that you'll see me use throughout this month are by the fellow bullet journaler, Mary Berry Studios. So speaking of the description, I will also put a link to her shop, of course, in the description as well, in case you want to find the stickers. And then some of these little pictures from the show that you might be seeing, like the ones on this page, funny enough, are actually from this box that I got. It's one of those like mystery boxes that you usually find at like comic book stores, toy stores. The one that I got actually was from a board game store, believe it or not. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get one of these little, I've never really risked it, but like actually all the options you could get for the plush for this mystery box for the Hilda one were like pretty cute. And I was like, yeah, I'd actually be pretty happy if I got any of these. So I'm actually gonna buy this. Like normally I don't risk it because like I'm like, half of these are kind of ugly or half of them are characters I don't really care about. But anyway, so I actually bought it. I won't lie, I did get a troll, which was probably like the bottom of my list of the ones I wanted. But it's still cute. So it lives on my backpack now. And the box it came in was also super cute. It had like all these pictures of the characters from the show. And so I cut them out from the box and just used them as like stickers. So I thought that was very resourceful of me, you know? Normally I like to do the doodles myself on all the pages, but unfortunately I'm in grad school right now and I just don't have the time. So doing printed out pictures like this is a great way to save time and make your spreads look nice if you're ever looking to do so. This setup is kind of inspired by a setup that this bullet journaler Riley Autumn does a lot, where she does like the 6 days, or the 6 boxes I should say, for the 7 days of the week in the middle, and then on either side she usually does like the title of the month with like an events section or a to-do section. So I will link her channel as well, so that she can get credit for kind of inspiring me for that last weekly setup. Then finally here, I'm just doing my monthly review page, and I'm using this gorgeous scenic shot from the show as like the headers. So not only do I love like the color palette of the show, but I think a lot of the storytelling is really great. Like the first season very much focuses on the dynamic between the two female characters, and it like portrays like young female friendship, I think, in a really like accurate and important way. You know, I don't think it's something we see often, especially in like, you know, young children's cartoons. And then season 2 does a really great job of portraying the relationship between Hilda as kind of like an emerging teenager and her mom. I definitely remember kind of having those moments with my mom as a teenager, like who doesn't? And yeah, I just think it shows the complexities of that relationship really well. Yeah, so that concludes my setup for November 2021. I love a lot of these pages. I love this page with the little cutouts of the small little characters in each corner. I thought that turned out really cute. Just a very simple touch to kind of tie it in with the Hilda theme without being like over the top. I really like this weekly setup a lot. I thought it turned out super cute. I love the little picture of them like playing instruments, I think, in the bottom left on the second page. That's actually from the little mystery box I was talking about earlier. If you haven't already, make sure that you are subscribed, because I do monthly setups based on all my favorite TV shows and movies. And I've officially decided I will be continuing with that in 2022 as well. So make sure to comment like the video. It is the best and easiest way to help small YouTubers like me fight the algorithm. So I appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.